Sylph Sofana, thanks for joining the live stream. Okay, let's go. I prepared all the stuff. I didn't know, meanwhile, maybe I take a break within the live stream. Because I have lunch maybe in about 20 minutes, so maybe I then made it pause or made a new stream, we will see. Let's go! I prepared all the stuff, maybe I explained it in the video. In this stream I just calculate, so I didn't explain too much because I just want to go make progress, and I tell you all the stuff in the video when I have prepared a video. Yes, let's go. Yeah, so area SA, no influence of rapid morph currently. So this is very important. I didn't know whether I can make anything to show that better. Okay. So maybe okay. Why not playing some frontier music? I hate this garbage Spotify music, so I'm gonna listen to some frontier music. So I hope the stream didn't get fucked up when I simultaneously were watching to some frontier music. Frontier Z, please, man. This one. So please tell when the quality get fucked up, because I am listening to frontier music. I'm gonna start with maybe Tide Island is better to start with. Okay, let's go. So yeah, I'm starting with the average values for area. Yes, for rapid morph maybe I'm starting. Let's go. Yeah, this is good. This is good. It's for some frontier vibes. Yes, I also predetermined all the stuff. New calculation was made it. I didn't talking too much in the stream, just gonna calculate. If you have questions, just ask at the bottom down below. Okay, let's go for... So this time it's a little bit more detailed than before. We are going for... did I mention Handicraft? Yes, Handicraft and Polish. Level is 3, slots... That was the wrong one, yes. Level 3, slot size 2. You're not adding dereliction or frenzy because they... Yes, I'm just adding skills that are very easy to trigger, and maybe I later make a separate video for specific how to trigger skills, but I'm also adding coalescence. But all that with a grain of salt. It's because I didn't want to add skills whether we didn't know how the skill priority is. What about the file switch boost? The file switch boost didn't give you any attack multipliers or in general any multipliers. It just gives you some percentage of the switch gauge, so currently didn't add it to the skill priority list. Maybe later to the rampage slot priority. I have a skill priority and a rampage slot priority, but first I'm gonna do the skill priority because it's more easy and more fun to calculate. These are the main stats I'm gonna using. I calculated this. We are here at the bottom, you can see I calculated all the average values and yes, how to trigger. You can see there are for elemental files a lot of examples where you have to use 3 levels of handicraft. Yes, if you didn't have switch charger, but in this case I prefer to use the 2 SMS. So maybe if you have an empty sword meter, just 2 times in a row 2 SMS and you have a pretty juicy amount of sword meter back. Okay, let's start with rapid morph. Maybe I open 2 sheets at the same time. Let's go. Yeah, that sounds good. That looks good. Okay, let's start with the any G rank power. Let's start with the elemental files. Any G rank elemental file. Just use a random element. Like water or anything. Water looks good. Yeah, let's take water. Put everything to 0. Nothing is enabled. Nothing is enabled. No petalace, nothing. Yes, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And we're using elemental file. Sharpness. So it's very hard to calculate with white or purple sharpness. The thing is, maybe you have already seen on the tab here, I used all the maxed out switch axes, and for elemental file they tend to have more white sharpness and power file tend to have more purple sharpness. For the most elemental files you have to use at least 2 levels of handicraft to use, to get to purple sharpness. The thing is, there is a big difference if I calculate all the stuff only with white or with purple sharpness. So I currently didn't know what's better, because element and other stuff are scaling a lot better with purple sharpness. Yeah, the thing is, the buff is insane from the sharpness couch. The buff is complete insane. Yes, power longer with EBCs activated. And the switch X is always end, like you can see here. Switch X is always end. So all the data is... yeah, okay, so I'm gonna use purple sharpness, because the most weapons can reach purple sharpness. The thing is, purple sharpness is a big multiplier. It's an overall multiplier, and I also, other skills, it's over the top skill, and that's why it's so good. And when I've done with this sheet, I'm also doing a per slot skill priority, because the thing is, you have to divide the skill, the boost you got from the skill, into the amount of slots, and I'm doing this at the end. So we're first gonna start with rapid morph. For aerial switch X we didn't need rapid morph. And for grounded SA, let's go. So average, first of all for the elemental fire, let's go element. First of all stuff for the elemental fire. So rapid morph 3 is equipped. So if it's 0 rapid morph, we have for elemental, yes, 330 raw with an average element of 44. Natural sharpness is, we're gonna put it to purple, because purple is crazy. Yes, and then later I'm gonna put in that you need at least 2 levels of handicraft. You can see it here on the sheet. It's 1.39 for raw and 1.25 for element, so also 10% element boost, which is absolute crazy. Okay, I'm gonna start with rapid morph. Did I have to change anything? Yes. Here are the rapid morph levels. So for grounded switch X, element is... Did I input everything correct? 330 and 44, yes, that's correct. And elemental fire, yes, that's also right. Elemental fire, okay, let's go. Yes, okay. So the first thing is we're going to talk about rapid morph. Let's go. So 0 is notes. Let's give me a column for more notes. No, what I've done. Oh yes. Yes, we have natural for rapid morph. Grounded is 639. I have to take care into the DPS. 89.1. And with rapid morph 3 it's 112.1. So the DPS boost is 25.8%. And now for the power fire, I first do all the stuff with elemental, okay? So for and these are percentage values, yes. So first handicraft polish, rapid morph 3 is equipped. And anything else to mention? Yes, go back to the emp state. Ah, sorry, I did something wrong. Yes, 20. Let's say 25%. Ah, no, 24.3. Okay. Okay, so sometimes aimed and sometimes not aimed. So we can say about 25%. Yeah, but the new counter multiplier for element is 1.8. It boils down mostly of which part of monsters are weak to element, what is the element hit zone value, and how many CDCs you will land. So I didn't check up the new hit zone values for the monster, but I think they are just similar. Okay, now to Handicraft and Polish. So the thing is level, okay. So the thing is for elemental we have PP3. So level is 3 or 2. 3 for handicraft and 2 for polish. And the slots sorry, that was wrong. Yes, no, and the levels are for elemental 5 and for power 3 levels. Yes. Okay, now the increase. So we go down 2 sharpness levels. Rapid Morph is still activated. So let's see what is the damage of blue. Yeah, for element it's for aerial switch X it's 1341, and for grounded it's 603. And now to the purple sharpness. 1. And for grounded SA it's 702. Why? Okay. Yeah, so okay, for sharpness it's 16.3%. For aerial SA it's 16.3%. And for grounded SA it's 16.4%. So pretty similar. And I'm now doing the stuff with the power file. Now I am doing it at the end, okay. So next thing is, yeah, we have purple sharpness, no special ramp up, no other skills, messages here. Elemental attack should be 5 and the slot size is 1. Also can be 2 or 4. Yeah, so let's look how the damage increase is when we put that up to 5. First calculate with... So first we put in, now we calculated for Rapid Morph, Handicraft and... and Handicraft, so we can now put in the nothing. That's easier for calculation. So for nothing, it's for aerial elemental it's 1560, and for grounded elemental it's 702 per combo. Okay, so let's start with elemental attack. Should be the most interesting thing. One, 6, 3, 4 and 740. Now for weakness exploit. Check the hit zone values: 2560, 2045 and 1430. That's correct. Yeah, now we go to elemental attack. Oh, that was... yes. 1560 and 702. Now for elemental attack. It's 1634 and 740. Weakness exploit. Oh, elemental attack is better than weakness exploit. Nice to see. Level 3 with 2 slot size. Elemental Fial is 1613, so elemental attack is more important than weakness exploit. And for the grounded playstyle, 744. So you can see for grounded, wax is more important. Attack boost. I'm gonna after that divide it into the amount of required slot. Slot size is 2. One 731 and 772. So power prolonger now without elemental burst counter. Is for Rapid Morph DPS, so we have to check the DPS. Cycle DPS or 155.9. Level 3. Slot size is 2. Okay, so 0 levels of power prolonger. Is 109 and 3 levels is 114.5. This is 5%. $114.5 and 109. correct. So we're gonna put that back to the EBC. Ah, I forgot to enable Rapid Mode 3. Ah, I'm such a dumb ass. Let's check whether the previous calculation was right. Power prolonged 0 was 136.2. And 155.9. So it's a 14.5 increase. Yeah, that's correct. Sorry, I forgot to update this. No, power prolonger 3. 142.8. That was wrong. $142.8 and 136.2. Yes, that should be 5.8%. 4.85. Okay, now it's correct. Now it should be correct. Power prolonger 0 and power prolonger 3. Yes, correct. Ah, that was terrible. Sorry, man. Now it should be correct. Now let's check whether we have the EBC. We have Rapid Mode active when we use the tech boost. Yes, that was correct. 772, yes, correct. And also for the weakness exploit. 1613 and 744, that's also correct. Yes. So, power prolonger is EBC and yeah, cycle DPS is also activated. With including and uptime, correct. Now the critical boost with a compensation of 50% more crit. So we enable weakness exploit. So we can use these skills from here. Critical boost level 3. Sorry. And slot size is 2. Element. So and now to the. Yes, we can use this as template. And now we just enable crit boost 3. 1645. 1613. So it's sure? I don't know. Is it really that low? Is it really that low? Only 2%? 1645? That is hella low. What the heck? Didn't expect it was that bad. And now for grounded playstyle, it is 769. I didn't expect it it's that bad. 1.98. Yeah, 3.36. didn't expect its crit boost is that bad. With weakness exploit 3 trigger it. That is really bad. Holy shit, only 1.9% for aerial switch X damage increase. That is an absolute joke. No, quick question, do you provide all the switch X's from the post game? For the calculation I just used the maxed out afflicted switch X's. So this here at the top. These are the average values for elemental vial and power vial, all the same, 330 about. And yes, power vials tend to have more crit, so 6% crit. And instead elemental vials has better element instead, but worse sharpness. But I calculate all with purple. Okay, now to crit eye. So how much are we using? 7 levels of crit eye. With 2. Okay, so we remove all that stuff. So it's back to the base values of 1560 and 702. We are using crit eye 7. So we have 1612 and 744. Yes, rapid move 3 is active. Yes, okay. Personally, I think best skill in the game is redirection. Yeah. I also mentioned some quality of life skills maybe after this. After I've calculated, I'm gonna put in some evade extender, bug whisperer and other stuff. Okay, critical element now. And maybe I didn't know whether Wax 3 is really that good for critical element, but let's see. So we use Wax 3 and element maxed out in comparison. Three levels of critical element. Slot size is 2. Okay, that's now a little bit more complicated. First of all, we have to use Wax 3. And then also activate the elemental attack maxed out. So 2 skills are active. So we have 1-6. Sorry. Okay, now it should be correct. 1687 and 783. And now we trigger the critical element. So now we have 1701 and 788. So this should be 0.83%. And for the grounded playstyle it is 0.64%. Okay, now to chain crit. Oh, Waifu-chan, thanks for joining the live stream. Chain crit has 3 levels and the slot size we didn't know. Because we currently haven't any decoration levels or what else. So we can just use it. So enable max stack 1515. So we now have 1708. Oh, that is complete crazy, holy man. And 776. And now coalescence, which you also have to take with a grain of salt, which is 1651 and 742. Did anyone remember the slot size of coalescence, maybe? Was it 2 levels or 3? I didn't know. Did anyone know the decoration size of coalescence? No decoration? Okay, thanks. But in Iceborne it has 3. Okay, now we're gonna convert all that stuff into percentage rate. One 640. Okay. 1560. Should I add Agitator or not? You can tell me in the comments down below. If you want Agitator. I also think. What do you think? How many decoration levels need Chain Crit? Chain Crit. I think it has a level 3 decorations. So now we're gonna update this. It is this is 3.33. 9.49. 5.83. That should and attack boost is 10.96. Weakness exploit 3.4. Element attack 4.74. Handicraft 16.3%. Chain Grid is crazy. Now divide all that stuff into 702. It has redirection 1 Hellfire Cloak, 2 Coalescence 2 and rank 3 slot. Wow, we're removing crit boost right now. The idea with that piece is to go to Hellfire Cloak 4 and basically have 100% uptime on Coalescence. Do you think I gave up Popolonka 3 for 1.98%? Yeah, for aerial SA, but for grounded SA I think it's a lot better because the file burst benefits more of it. Ah, sorry, that was the wrong. Here's power longer. Okay, 4.8%. That's still pretty decent. Wait until we come to the power files. Okay, that's it now. Let's convert all that stuff in percentage rates. .41, 5.98, 9.97, 5.98, 10.54. Wow, that stuff scales a lot better. Chain crit scales better with grounded playstyles. Didn't expect this. I think we can now come to the power files. That was crazy. I didn't expect it. Critical element is completely fucked up. Holy shit. It's completely fucked up. Now go to the power files with 334, 38 elements, so less element, and yeah, 330 raw, 38 element. Anything else? Purple sharpness and file type is power file. So for the, you can now see the base stats. Base stats are crazy. For aerial switch X, the elemental file doesn't have any chances. They are too strong. Ah, sorry, I forgot to disable coalescence. I'm a dumb ass. So it's 1644 and 696. Glad I recognized that I forgot to toggle off coalescence. What the heck would happen then? Make sure that nothing is enabled. So I prevent to do all the shit again. Because just I forgot to toggle off any skill. Okay, now do the tricky part. Let's give me a second. Ja, alles klar. So. Ouch. Na voll der Neiger. So. Ach du Scheiße, habe ich jetzt gedrückt. Erstmal mein Bier wiederholen. Erstmal das Bier schlemmen. Let's talk about the Magnamalo. Switch X. Where's the bottle? Oh, I thought Magnamalo SA has 2 big ass slots. Yes, rank 3 and rank 2. So rank 3 for the 30% affinity and rank 2 for the 5% damage boost. Yes, correct. So you get 30% affinity and 5% damage boost, or 10% if you have anti-aquatic. Okay, I'm gonna continue just. Oops, sorry. That should all about the same. What's the best swags? Oh, sorry, but Dragon Element is the last I've done. We have too much Dragon switch axis. I start with the switch axis that has lowest amount of different elements, because ice is very easy to calculate, but I think Kushala Taora is the best ice. And then I start with the other switch axis, because we have about 20 dragon switch axes right now, and I starting just with ice and then gonna compare with the other stuff. What? Kushala only gives 15% crit? What? Really? 15% only? So yeah, in that case, Ariel, the anti-dragon tool is a lot better. So you checked 15%? I have to later check that in-game. That seems very bad. 15% is garbage. I'm gonna maybe check that later. I'm just continue with the power files now. 340 raw with 38 element, 6% affinity. I'm not sure whether it makes sense. Should I add that 6% affinity? I didn't know. I didn't know whether it makes sense to add that 6% affinity, because only maybe 5 weapons have positive affinity. Maybe better stay at 0, or? Yes, that is the weakness indicator mod. So I'm gonna just add that 6% affinity, because it's, yes, the average. And 38 element, yes, 74 with 69 purple. Or should I remove that affinity? I'm not sure whether I should remove it. I think I should remove it or not. What the heck? I should stay at 6%. Because I have, at the beginning I said I want to use the average, I know I'm using the average. So HC plus polish. So in this case we just use protective polish. Because the most profiles already has purple sharpness. So why? Let's go and check whether we have all stuff deleted. All stuff is deleted, yes. Profile is active, 330 with 3 RE and 6% affinity. So this is now 1571 and 666. And now with purple, it's 1656 1571. And for grounded it's 703 666. Okay, elemental attack now. We're gonna, yeah, that's all correct. 703. Now elemental attack maxed out. One 701 1656. Um, 726 7 divided into 73. Now for weakness exploit. $720 1656 and 748 divided into 703. Yeah, wax scales a lot better with grounded switch X. Attack boost. Maybe I later also gonna add Agitator, we will see. $1850. $1656. 782 divided into 703. Now power prolonger, let's go. First remove the wax, the attack boost. So I'm gonna change that to power prolonger 0. It is 130 and power prolonger 3 is 136.1. 4.7%. Why did the connection stopped? Crit boost. Why does the connection stopped? Okay, now it's continuing. Let's go to crit boost. So we're using EBC. Yes, EBC is toggled on. with including and uptime, yes. Critical boost. First of all, we have to toggle on weakness exploit. Just critical boost. One 662. Sorry. 1720. What? Didn't understand correctly. So wax is 1720 and 748. Now with a critical boost, we have 1764 divided into 1720. And 779 divided into 748. Okay, that's done. So power prolonger seems to be better than crit boost currently, just for switch X. Now the crit eye. Where 721. And for crown it is 749. Or elemental and powfire really that similar? 106, yes, okay, that should be correct. Well, for Crowned, as I said, that's a lot better. 749, yes, that's correct. Okay, everything is on 0. Yes, 1656 703. I didn't expect it that for Grounded SA it's so competitive. Critical element now. Profile is active, yes. Critical element. With weakness exploit 3 and element 5. Element 5 and wax 3. This is 1765 and 772, and now at the elemental X, the critical element, it's now 1773 divided into 1765 and 777 divided into 772. Okay, now go for chain crit, that's the most interesting part. Yeah, go for chain crit. One 787 divided into 1656 and 768 divided into 703. And now to the last part, the coalescence. It's 1756 divided into 1656. And for the power file, it's 745 divided into 703. 105. Okay, now gonna convert all its stuff. .41, 2.72, 3.86, 11.71, 2.56, 3.93, 0.45, 7.91, 6.04, 5.56, 3.27, 640, 11.24, 414, 654, 0.65, 9.25, and 5.97. Yes, okay. Now see how the rapid morph influence is. So with 0, sorry, 132.1, 132.1. Yeah, it's also about 25. So now comes the most interesting part. Sorry. I'm gonna add another skill, and it's Agitator, but it's just for fun, okay? It's just for fun, the Lost. We're gonna add Agitator because, yes, it depends on the situation, but I think it's a very good skill. Level 5 and level 2 slots. So let's choose Agitator 5. Where's Agitator? Agitator is here. How much does crit boost gain in value? Your increase value affinity. Yes, I have done a separate tab for that in the base vanilla sheet. Yeah, chain crit is absolute meta waifu Chen. It's by far the best skill you can get. Yes, for Magnamalu it's crazy. Okay, the last skill I'm gonna add is Agitator. because yes, for speedruns I personally prefer it. And let's check how good it is. First for the power file. Is 1773 divided into... Sorry, that was the wrong column. 1773 divided into 1656. So it's 7.07, which is very, very good. And now to grounded switch X, it is 758 divided into 703, so it's even better, 7.82% damage increase. And now back to the elemental file with a 0% affinity, an element of 44, 330, and elemental file. One 560, 16702 is correct. Okay, 1658 divided into 1560 and 751 divided into let's give me a second. .98% and 6.28. So it's a lot better for grounded SA. Now we come to the most interesting part. Skill priority by slot size. So mix both. Ah, I did a mistake here. Why this can't be calculated? G29 and E3 G29 and E29. What's the... Ah! Found the mistake. Okay, now yeah, it's okay. Finally! Finally! Ah, great, 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 Shaggy. So best is green and worst is white. No, worst is, I don't know. That's looking cool right now. And now the same shit with slot size. Yeah, Agitator's crazy, but the thing is it also have to be triggered, but I can't say how the agitation value is, so very hard to trigger. Maybe, do you have maybe any thoughts how many percent of the hunter monster is agitated? Maybe 80% or so? I didn't know. For example, most coalescence is not triggered all the time, and also so Agitator is a triggerable skill, Coalescence is a triggerable skill. And Chain Crit is also a triggerable skill, but it's easy to trigger. So in general, most time triggerable skills are better. So now we come to the most interesting fact of all. We divide this into their slot sizes. Now I'm gonna put a note on that. Dividing the maxed skill into his level 2 slot size. For example, attack boost 7 got divided OFC. Makes sense, yes. So it's very easy. So for example, rapid morph just has to be divided into 3. So that's 25 into 3 parts. It is 8.34. Sorry. Sorry. Let's give me a second. I did anything wrong? Why are they not colored? What the heck? That doesn't make sense. We just make this cell empty. Oh no, I think the color's right. Yes, it is. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. Oh no, the best is red. And the worst is white. Yeah, this looks good. This looks hella good. Yeah, this looks crazy. Moon Khan, thanks for commenting. Yeah, Crit Eye is level 2, unfortunately. I'm not sure how I would do it with the elemental decorations. So HC and Polish is divided into, for power, sorry, for elemental it's divided into 5, and for power it's divided into 3. Yes, okay. So let's 5.41. Okay, now this should be the last mistake I have made. Ah, no, 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 no. Ah, what I've done? What the heck? Ah, okay. Okay, okay, okay. This looks good. Okay. So we are done with rapid morph, and now for AHC and protective polish. Correct? Yes. So all these values have to divide it into, so for the elemental file it's have to be divided into 5. Sweet. And so these are divided into 3. Oh, what I've done? Yeah, that's okay. So this is done. What the heck? I edited the wrong table, man. I'm so stupid. Dang, why does nobody tell me? Ah! Why the heck does nobody told me I'm editing the wrong table, man? That was so stupid. Nobody told me I'm editing the wrong table. Dang, what the heck did I have just done? I edited the wrong table. I'm so stupid ass. Holy shit. Oh, thanks David for commenting. Yeah, I was aimed for the wrong table, man. So horrible. Okay, let's do this now again. So divide into 3. Okay, let's do all this shit again. Is Elemental still top tier? This will gonna take a huge while. I'm just doing the skill priority. This will gonna take a while. But definitely, the Elemental switch hacks are crazy. I think the Magna Malo switch hacks can compete with them, but currently not really sure whether it's better. So, okay. Zane Burbeck, thanks a lot for your comment, but the thing is, before I'm doing any builds, I have to figure out the skill priority, otherwise set building doesn't make any sense. Is there an anti-monster deco for Elder Dragons? Yeah, the aerial, anti-aerial species, where you gain 5% against the flying wyverns. Okay, let's continue with the handicraft stuff. I thought it applied to flying wyverns. The final boss is an elder dragon and can't fly. Yeah, there are a few elder dragons, like Chameleos, which isn't a flying elder dragon. But yes, most of them, like Kushala or Crimson Glow Wildstrucks or the Nava monsters. So maybe the half of them. So attack boost 7 divided into 7, easy. So the next is chain crit divided into 3. So Agitator divided into 5. Also the fact you don't see them flying don't mean they don't technically fly. Yeah, that's true. But some are barely flying anyway, when they leave the area also. I like with Diablo, Narga, they are fly. Yeah. Tigrex, Barioth and Narga share the same skeleton and they are flying Wyvern. And maybe the most players remember a Narva Switch X with anti-flying skill against Narga Kuga were absolutely crazy. I killed him at 140. Okay, elemental attack is now tricky. Does anyone remember how the slot sizes were from the Sunbreak decos? Anyone remember the slot sizes? Attack true level 2. Attack boost. Nah, that's no new skill. Level 3 decoration. But you want the level 2 decoration. Where are the new elemental decorations? Oh, that's tricky. Anyone found the decorations? Ah, I forgot the slot size. 3 slot is 3 skill and 2 slot is 2 skill. Ah, I thought there was a 4 slot deco with 4 skills. I thought because on the league list for decorations there were a 4 slot decoration. So 2 slot is 2 skill, okay. Armor and decoration, here is it. Frost Jewel 4, okay. So each level, 2, 3 and 4, okay. So we have to divide this into Just give me a second. I'm currently stupid. No, 1.5? What the heck? 2.5, is that correct? No, that's wrong. What the heck? No, that's wrong because it's a one slotter. So 2.5 is wrong. So elemental attack is like when it was a 2-slot skill, it's just like 2.5. Divided into 5, then it's a 1-slotter. So I only have to divide it into 2.5, yes. I think that is that the right compensation, 2.5? I think yes. So we have to divide it into 2.5. Is that correct? No, just wait. The level is 2.5. Correct? Alright, just divide it into 2.5. That was correct. Okay, this should be correct. But it's better than Agitator. You can see elemental attack is stronger than Agitator. So now Power Prolonger, you can divide it into 3. Or also into 1.5. Let's divide into 3. Weakness exploit into 3. Crit I into 7. Crit boost into 3. And critical element into 3. Into 7. So now crit boost. Into 3. The rest just into 3. Finally, I'm done. Dang, that was annoying. That was so annoying. Yes, this, thanks for clarification, Davide Rubiconto. This is based on average hit zone values, so maybe speedrunners have another skill priority. So let's do some color swap. Finally, I'm done. Finally. This is triple. This took me so much time, holy shit, man. Let's now gonna choose some juicy colors. Red for the damage. Maybe red is better, or am I right or am I wrong? And this is great, this is absolute S tier. Okay, this is the skill priority. So the thing is, you can see now here, for aerial switch X, for example, you don't need that much protective polish. So coalescence is triggerable. So I gonna warning emoji. So the thing is, coalescence and agitation have to be triggered. No. We're gonna exclude these from the table because I think it's wrong to use them in the main table because they have to be triggered. So I'm gonna change this to triggerable. Okay. So we can delete maybe all this other stuff. We also delete the other stuff. And at least we're gonna add the rampage skill priority, rampage slot skill priority. Put this down to here. And this now to the top. Okay. So, skill priority. Best skill, Rapid Morph, by far the best skill for Switch X. After Rapid Morph, Chain Crit. Depending on the weapon you have. If you have Elemental Fire, go for Handicraft first, for example, just use, for example, Aerial Switch X. Sorry. Okay, now it's working properly. For example, you want to make a build for... what the heck does these values mean here? This seems to be wrong only until cell 34, 38 and 39. Okay, this should be the correct way to do this. Yes, for example, if you go for an Elemental Fire with aerial playstyle, first thing you have to look is Handicraft with Protective Polish, then Chain Crit, then Element Attack, then Power Prolonger. If you didn't make use of the Burst Counter, then Attack Boost, then Weakness Exploit, then Critical Boost, then Critical Eye. Yeah, so Power Prolonger is pretty good. Better than Attack Boost. That depends on how good you are you amping up the gouge. For example, for Power Fire or Aerial Switch X, yes, Chain Crit is even better than Handicraft plus Protective Polish for the slot efficiency, because you maybe already have Purple Sharpness. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with my job. And after that... And after this, I'm gonna start with the ice builds. But I'm doing this in another stream. I didn't know whether I should start making the first... sorry, I forgot something. I forgot the ramp up skills. No. Should I also add the ramp up skills? Yes. I think I should also add the ramp up skills. But I first have to check the in the game. I think. Or I can just maybe calculate them at the bottom of these. Oh, no. I don't know. I'm gonna push them a bit down. There are any cells connected or what else? Okay. Just gonna remove some stuff here. Anti-aerial with an exploit. Element exploit. Silkbind boost? We doesn't have Silkbind boost as decoration, correct? Or do we have? So, anti-aerial. Anti-aquatic. Taora Soul. We won exploit. Elemental exploit. Woo. I'm gonna check after this the Kuschler also. Ah, this sound is awesome. This is Highlands tree rank. This is complete crazy. Where is the? Ah, that was wrong. Okay. We remove this. Anyone can please tell me the slot sizes for the ramp up skills? The Aurosol is 3. Anti-aquatic and anti-aerial is 2. But for Kuschler Soul there are 2 hits. 2 numbers. The first number was 25 to 30. And now what? To 15. Do you know what's the first value? Ah, they are all 2 except the Oran element. Okay, element is 3. Okay. Let's check up the calculator. Turn everything off. Everything off. Now start with elemental again. 330 with 44 and 0% affinity. 1560. Yes, and 702. Okay, anti-aerial. Give me 1 second, please. One 619. Seven 2 7. So, Wilvon exploit should be the same. No anti-aquatic. I'm gonna add that later. Okay, now the aura. Ah, okay, thanks Davide Rubiconto for telling me. Thanks to Davide. Thanks, man. I give you some credits in the spreadsheet. Now to the elemental hit zone values. Oh, Sane Burbick, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that donation, Zane. Thanks for his support. I also gonna know at the elemental hit zones. So, the Aura Soul that Davide told me. It is about... we have to change it in the... we can also just put it in here for affinity. So no, and instead 15% crit. So we have 1580. Maybe we can... and 718 divided into 702. It's not that much. I think anti-aerial exploit is slightly better. Not really worth it, maybe. And now to the elemental exploit. Yes, the elemental exploit, let's go. So the thing is now... what I've done? I'm gonna pull out the 100% trigger rate. So let's make this one cell. And now... type in 100% trigger rate. So first of all, let's check for the average hit zone values. So I gonna now calculate for different trigger rates. So base value war. Okay, now change that affinity back to 0. And the next thing we're gonna do is the following stuff. The following stuff is yes, elemental exploit, and now the average trigger value for element is 1593, 1560, 1619. Okay. Okay. And now also for the grounded switch X, it is 720 divided into 702. So it can compete with the Aurasol. And I think also it's better than the Aurasol. I didn't expect that, but it seems to be that elemental exploit is better than the Aurasol. Mathematically it's better. And now with the 100% trigger rate, it's gonna be crazy. So first of all, now the numbers are for CSD it's 1821 or 1821 or where is the damage? 1821 or and for the rapid morph loop combo it's 922. I have another idea. Just change all elemental hit zones to 25. Okay. 1629. Davide Rubicondo, thanks for the clarification. I'm gonna change back to 5%. But first of all, I'm gonna update the elemental exploit stuff. 1629 divided into 1560. I currently didn't make any calculations with the religion. Maybe I'm gonna do that later. But first of all, I just wanna do the Camon skills. Yes, and now with the grounded playstyle, it is 740. Now to the power fire with 340, 330, 38 elements, 6% affinity, and power fire, yes. Should be 16. Change that back to 20 and 15. Yes, okay. Now gonna do all that stuff again. Anti-aerial. 1731. Divided into 1656. And for Riven Exploit, same energy. Now for grounded playstyle, 733 divided into 703. Now anti-aquatic. It is 1806 divided into 1656. And for Crowned SA it's 763 divided into 703. Now the Aura Soul. Just using 15%, so it's 21. 1681 divided into 1656. And now for Crowned Switch X 720 divided into 703. Okay, now back to the 6% affinity. Also gonna change this back to 5 here. And the last thing is, yes, the elemental exploit. So average hit zones, it's 1676 divided into 1656. For Crowned SA it's 713 divided into 703. And now for 100% trigger rate. It is 1754 divided into 1656. And now 756 divided into 703. Okay, that's it. Uh, 25, 20, 15. Power file, and this one. Dio, sorry, I forgot to. When you are finished with your research and plan to post builds, perhaps in the builds you can post the optimal Switch X combo for those builds. Ah yeah, thanks a lot for your comment and your support, Dio. So now for the average SA. K and L, correct. Percent. So maybe I'm today gonna start with ice build, but I'm not really sure whether, because I also want to make a separate video for the skill priority, and maybe I'm not sure whether today I can fit in that stuff. So we're also gonna add this looks horrible. Maybe green. And the aquatic is crazy. just use green maybe. Yes, green, yellow, red maybe. Yeah, so here let's gonna also create a filter. Ah, dang, okay. So you can see yourself, anti-aquatic is by far the best. Ah, I have to remove this one. Vertical. There are some vertical cells. Ah, this one maybe? I don't know. Vertical cells that are put together. Currently can't found the cells. I can't find these vertical cells that are put together. But I think that's also okay, right? Where are this? I think that should be okay. Maybe I have another idea. Put percent, maybe 105%. I don't know. Maybe it's 1 point. Zero 4. Yes, here also we say 1.03. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna take this. So the thing is, yeah, elemental is exploit very good when you aim the weak spot, like you can see here. Elemental exploit can be even better than the aura soul, or even better than with an exploit or anti-aerial. But that highly depends on how you can, yes, how the monster weak zones are you and other stuff. But in general, it is very highly recommended for monsters with extremely high weak zones, like maybe Diablos or Apex or Zuros. Yeah, the Aura Soul is completely fucked up. So that 15%, so the thing is, Switch X doesn't really need crit skills, and now with the 15% debuff they completely fucked it up. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna add to the sheet is this one. To make this a little bit more colorful. So good is purple. Purple because Sunbreak is also purple. Then mid is yellow. Nee, worse is yellow. And mid is green. That looks good. Okay. I now should be done with my stuff. I forgot one thing. What? Yes. Ramp up. Rampage deco priority. Okay, I think this is it. Please tell me when it's too roughly made. And I just gonna read out some comments and maybe have a look at what I can make an answer. Yeah, the Oracle is definitely dead. I think he has a video that shows up that. Yeah, I didn't currently make a video about the Neo debuff. Look at the elemental exploit. Yeah. So elemental exploit very heavily depending on the monster hit zone values. I didn't check all hit zone values, but we will see. Yeah, depending on the ledge zones. For example, Sinogre has a very bad ledge zone for the head. And I also recognize maybe in Sunbreak they added a few new ledge zones for CSD. Is CSD pretty much the only worth it playstyle? Yes, that depends on the set skills you use. So there's a skill priority here you can use, and you just have to pick up your file and your playstyle. And you can maybe recognize for aerial switch X, yes, highest priority. You can also see that for aerial switch X, crit chain works a lot better. And also for power, yes, and for elemental file, chain crit works a lot better, and I didn't expect it that chain crit is on elemental file so much better than a power file, and that makes, I think that makes elemental file very useful. And maybe in that case elemental files can compete with power files, because yes, they're giving the elemental files a lot better buff than the power files. Same with elemental attack. You can see maybe for aerial switch X they give the double amount of buff to the switch X than on the power file. And yes, also for aerial switch X you can see the crit skills are less important. For example, if you have crit boost for aerial switch X, per slot size only 0.6%, and for grounded switch X 1.1%. Yes, so crit skills for aerial switch X are very useless currently. They're barely giving you any buffs. And yes, I recommend first completely max out attack boost and element attack first. Yeah, counter is very strong, but only recommended for solo playing. And for example, you can also hear chain crit works better with grounded playstyle, because I got a question from Ishin who asked, so when I said SD with chain crit it's good. Yes, I think it's good. I don't know how the damage comparison is, but you can see chain crit scales better with elemental file and scales better with grounded switch X. You can see 0.4% more buff per slot size. What counts as grounded CSD? Yes, grounded CSD is just rapid move loop combo. So the thing is, someone told me in the comment section that I have to mention exactly what is aerial and what is grounded switch X. If you want to know that, just go to reference changelog. And then here you can see what is aerial and grounded switch X, and you can also read the description. Gonna now update the changelog. Finish. So what was the one skill the most asked about? Was it dereliction or was? I didn't remember. Is dereliction worth it? So I think it's a triggerable skill. Using red scroll, increase element and status values. Oh, that is crazy. Does anyone know the numbers of dereliction? Dereliction. How can I get dereliction? Does anyone have the numbers from dereliction? I'm back in a minute. So, let's continue. I hope I found the calculation stuff back. Where are the dereliction? I remember anyone posted the dereliction stuff, but I can't find it back currently. Ah, I forgot. Where I maybe took a screenshot. Where's the where's the screenshot? Okay. Thanks to Slith. Thanks to Slith. Level 1. Attack up by 10, 15, 20. Oh, that is complicated. Because attack always will be better than element. Stun up by 0, 5, 10%. Blue skull start as an element up by 3, 5, 811? Yeah. I don't know. Was it in the Monster Hunter Meta subreddit? Bro, this is so complicated. You get a Quiro up to 3, the longer you remain in each swap scroll. You can kill swap to regenerate your lost health, but lose all Quiros except one. Okay, so let's gonna use the maxed amount of Quiros. Ah, that's too complicated with all the Quiros. Attack boost, element stack, status boost. So the thing is, where did the post? Yeah, I think for element, to be honest, for element it's not worth it. Look, you only get, I think this is crazy, 35 attack boost. That's crazy. Keep in mind that element status boost only applies while in red swap scroll, and the damage boost only applies in blue swap scroll. So to be honest, I doubt that you're going for element. It doesn't make any sense, to be honest. Blue attack. So red is element, correct? Red is element and blue is attack. That is insane for aerial switch hacks. So to be honest, I'm currently just using the maxed out amount. So, 4 free Quiros. One is 25 attack. And 12 element. 2 is 30 attack and 15 other. And 3 is 55 attack and 20 other. Yeah, good question. The thing is, especially for speedrunning, if it takes about 2 minutes, it doesn't make sense to use the skill. Because the hunt only takes 3 minutes, you know? Okay. 60 is 0, then 25. 30. Zero, 25, 30, 35, okay. So this cell is D65. D61. Let's look whether it works. Yes, it's working. And now to the element. So, and now for... Yeah, I'm not sure whether I also read resentment, because I will also have some power prolonger and some weight extender and some quality of life skills like quick breath also for the switch X, and also I think still attack boost. We need some still decent trigger skills with 100% trigger chance. That's like when you have too much triggerable skills in your set. What rampage jewel I should use? Yeah, just look in my skill priority tab. Then choose your playstyle if you play aerial or grounded switch X, and there you can see your recommended stuff. So currently, to be honest, I never tested the religion myself. but I do it for the theory. 0, 0, so it is 12, 15, 20. Why does nothing changes? C66. Ah, when B66. C65? What? C66, okay, I did something wrong here. Finally, it's working! D66 for element. What I said, D66, is that correct? It is D66. Is it working? Yes, it's working. The thing is, dereliction 1 already is crazy. At least one level of dereliction. So, time for the calculator. But I'm gonna add it to the triggerable skills. Maybe I later add that stuff to the triggerable, but currently to the main maybe. Anyone know the deco size or slot size? Let's copy this stuff. Yeah, this will take a huge while with the elemental builds. I also have to first try out their religion and other stuff. But we will see. Oh, okay, now it works. So they are triggerable skills. They have to be triggered. And I didn't know what I... Okay. Anyone know the slot size, please? First of all, let's check the damage. EBC, power fire, let's go first with elemental. No exploit. Hit zones are 25, 24, 15. Nothing else here. Is anything triggered on? No. Ah, okay. No decos. Yes. So any slot size suggestions? So we just take it into 3 and let's go. So the base values were 1/5 60. Element was what was element? Stat 330 with 44 element, and affinity was 0, 1560 and 702. That's correct. Okay, let's go first with dereliction 3 with attack first. So we have 1695. Yes, and then for grounded SA we have 758. Into 702. And now for elements buff we have 1679. Divide into 1560. Oh, it's very competitive. I didn't expect it, but both are similar strong. I didn't expect that they catch up so good. 768. So anyone thought that it scales better with a ungrounded playstyle? Anyone thought this? Okay, now we're gonna do the power fire. Power fire with 38 element, 6% affinity, and a power fire, purple sharpness. Values are 1741, 1656, is that correct? Yes. So we start with the religion blue attack. So this is power fire. One 815 divided into 1656. And for grounded it's 767 divided into 703. And now to the elemental buff. It is 1741 divided into 1656. And 753 divided into 703. 865. Uh, 865 into 3. Um, 763 into 3. 6 into 3. 5.13. 798. 94. Sorry, I forgot the value. 94. Uh, 91. 711. Okay, I'm done. That's it. Here we go. But please be careful, dereliction or triggerable skills. Well, that's insane. It doesn't even have space for attack boost. That's gonna be very tricky. But their reaction is also very good for elemental switches, I think. Ja. Hey, grüßen, was geht ab, Junge?
Kann ich fragen wegen heute Versammlung?
Hast du schon die Meldung gefragt oder was?
Ja.
Und, was hat die gesagt?
Die hat es wahrscheinlich gar nicht verstanden, dass du dann davor noch mal
Ja, ich muss aber davor noch wohin, ja.
zum Bogenschießen gehen.
Das
Hat sie wahrscheinlich gar nicht kapiert. Sie hat gesagt, ja, kannst du machen.
ja, aber du musst ja dann ein paar Wechselsachen mitbringen, das weißt du schon, ja.
Warum nicht?
Hä?
Mach ich.
Ja, du kannst halt ruhig mitkommen. Sonst kostet halt da 5 Euro, ja.
Was?
Kostet halt ja 5 Euro.
Der
Ja,
Eintritt oder sowas.
ja, also das muss halt mitmachen dürfen.
Muss ich mitmachen?
Hä?
Muss ich mitmachen?
Na, eigentlich normalerweise schon. Ich kann dir ja, einmal kann ich es dir ja bezahlen. Ja.
Das wäre sehr ehrenvoll.
Einmal würde ich es dir schon bezahlen. Ich kann es dir das nicht jedes Mal bezahlen, das ist klar, ne?
Das nächste Mal bezahle ich es dann,
Ja,
wenn es
alles klar.
wieder mal so ist.
Und ja, also wie gesagt, ich mache noch Stunde los.
In einer
Ja.
Stunde?
Ja, in einer Stunde.
Okay.
Und was wollte ich noch sagen? Ich mache noch, ja, also wie gesagt, ich esse noch was und 16:30 Uhr ungefähr mache ich los zum Schießen dann.
16:30 Uhr.
Ja. Und
Nehme ich mit dem Wechsel.
dann musst du aber, nimmst du jetzt was heim, also nimmst jetzt was mit, das kannst du eigentlich anlassen, oder
Ja.
du musst doch Dreck schon. Die ist ja
Das
eh
ist auch
draußen,
so.
ist ja eh draußen. Ja.
Mhm.
Und dann nimmst du noch für die Versammlung was mit, also eine ordentliche Hose, was man für die Versammlung so braucht.
Ja, hat irgendwas ordentliches.
Da musst du mal fragen, kannst du mir ja noch mal vorneweg zeigen, was du für Klamotten hast.
Ich will schon was anderes mal ziehen.
Ja, nimmst du dir aber Freizeitklamotten mit und dann noch was für die Versammlung.
Mach ich.
Ja.
Gut.
Geht auch ungefähr eine halbe Stunde, also ich muss, eigentlich geht das Training 2 Stunden, aber ich muss eine halbe Stunde eher los.
Ah. Gut.
Also du kommst am besten in, sagen wir mal, eine halbe Stunde kommst du nochmal vorbei.
Eine halbe Stunde.
Ja?
Okay.
Alles klar.
Gut.
Ja, bis dann, wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall, ne? So, so thanks for joining the stream. I maybe add the resentment skill later, because currently I think you can't figure all that skills into a build. My personal recommended comfy skills. Prolonger 1 for 1 or 2 for elemental fial, and Prolonger 3 for power fial. Wirebug Whisperer 3. Please also consider that you have to include in your set Wirebug Whisperer and other skills for Comfy and Evade Extender. One or two Quick Breath. Okay, that's it currently. That should it be, yes. Elemental attack is very outstanding here. Elemental attack better than weakness exploit. That's pretty interesting. So yes, if you wanna check it yourself, just go to data and make a copy, and then you can use it offline and sort these tables. Okay, thanks for joining the live stream. See you next time when I maybe made a separate video about the skill priority. I maybe add the resentment skill later. Der kommt in einer Stunde, kommt er nochmal vorbei. Ich habe gesagt, er soll sich paar Wechselsachen mitnehmen.
Ach so, gut.
Ja.
Wir müssen aber vorbeigehen.
Also ich bin jetzt aber nicht nochmal zu Miriam extra hingegangen, ne? Hast du gehört?
Ja, den musst du auch nicht machen.
Ja, wenn der hat jetzt auch nichts gesagt, der hat nur gesagt, dass der jetzt schon losmacht, keine Ahnung wohin. Aber mir ist es egal, also weil,
Ja,
ich hab's ihm jetzt nicht gesagt, dass er dann, ich meine, der wollte erst so nur zugucken, aber wie gesagt, ja, also nur zugucken, das ist halt ein bisschen schwierig, also du musst da schon, die erwarten da schon ein bisschen, dass du dich damit, wenn du schon mal hingehst, dass du da nicht nur so in der Stunde stehst, also das ist halt, ja, das will ich wählen, ja. Alles klar. Ja.
wir sagen dann noch nicht darf, ob er dann Bescheid sucht.
Ja, weil letztens hat er ja nicht nochmal extra was gesagt.
Ja.
Ja.
Und immer hat er sich ja direkt versteckt, wollte ich so.
Ja,
Da hat es mir ja nicht geklappt.
ja, das war ein bisschen speziell.
Da bin ich ja gespannt, ob das ist. Und da will einfach so, man macht ja los.
Ja, also den Miriam, die hätte angeblich jetzt nicht dagegen gesagt, aber
Ich denke, da war das Bild zum Mogeln wollen. Weiß ich nicht, ob er da durchkommt.
in dem Mixed Cells. I40 and G40.
Ich bin ja gespannt.
I40 and G.
Ich muss mal wissen, die Huhn, wo die Fische, die Hosen gestreichelt, da fressen die schon fast der Art weg. Und woanders fressen sie nicht so viel. Du musst doch was sein, was die brauchen. Fast der Art weg das fressen. So, ich gehe jetzt mal raus. Geh jetzt mal aus Bär fliegen, wenn das Telefon klingelt, gehst du mal nach.
Ja. I and G.
Oder wenn es unten klingelt und ich
H and J. Ah, thanks for the hint.
Was? Also lässt dich wie Bär fliegen,
Ja.
Und das Ding muss selber kommen.
Thanks for the hint, Christoph Lowe. I think it should be now correct. The link, I'm gonna drop the link here. It's also on my Reddit post pinned. Yes. Pascal L'Espérance. Is there a scenario where the elemental files would be worth it over power files? Seems like they almost irrelevant. There are a few switch axes where it makes sense. Let's go to filter via element. Because you can see here on the top are the most elemental switch axes. And yeah, you can see that you have a few busted elemental switch axes, like the volcanic switch axe, which is the best elemental switch axe. But I think a switch axe which is completely underrated. No. Why there? This I think the thunderclap. This is the Allmother switch axe. It has bad raw, but busted element 74. You can get anti-aerial speeches or something else on this slot, and you only need one level for purple sharpness, and that's crazy. For most elemental switch axes you need 2 or 3 handicraft jewels, but for volcanic switch axe only 2 or 3. Sorry, 1 level. I currently wanna pull that dereliction skills to the triggerable ones. Sorry guys, but I have to do this. That's not fair. The thing is, their religion is a triggerable skill. But the thing is, chain crit is very good triggerable. Oops. Almost always active. So I think I should bring this to an end now. And gonna add resentment later. For me personally, the religion is a triggerable skill, and yes, I have to check how much is the trigger rate of the skill. Okay, let's just read some comments. What's a good starter set SA for MR4? I posted the MR4 build, and optimal switch X in MR4 is Lunagaron switch X. Because you didn't need any handicraft for this and you have purple sharpness. Yeah, there are also in Reddit a post where the link is in. So what's Aaron, what's grounded? So if you want to know what's grounded, just go to the reference changelog. So please just have a look at the spreadsheet, go to the first tab, and there you can see all the most important things are explained here. Yes. Skill priority. Switch has extra damage when you're Switcher SA, I didn't really think it adds extra damage, it just makes your gouges fills up faster. Caldo the Curious, it doesn't add extra damage, it just fills up your gouges faster. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna close the stream now, because today I also have bow training in an hour. And yes, I'm gonna close the spreadsheet. Maybe, I'm not sure whether I can manage the time, but maybe in this evening or tomorrow I'm gonna upload the skill priority video, and then I start with the elemental builds. Thanks for watching, see you next time. And also thanks for the donation from the two guys. See you next time.